Hey guys, welcome back to the Bosch blog, your one-stop shop for all things bullet journaling, books, and beyond. I'm Brittany, and I am so excited to be back with my July bullet journal spreads. We're starting off quick here with our cover page, and I did something crazy different this month and tried bubble cursive. So basically, I sketched everything out in pencil and then traced around it to make it look like a bubble letter with my pencil, and then I erased everything so it was really faint on the page, and then I outlined it in my black fine point pen. And then I was super excited to find some inspo on Pinterest where they made the word July into the American flag, and I thought this turned out super cute. So typically, you'll know, I don't always use my black pen first and then the color later. I usually use the pen for the color first and then do the black pen later so that the black pen doesn't smudge when you use the color. But this time I didn't really have a choice. So I think it turned out well, and I got to use my Flair felt tip pens for this, and they worked really nicely. I really like how it worked. And then I started coloring this in, and I was like, oh no, I can't color this in with this, it's too much. So I just switched to one of my Tombow dual point brush pens, and I really like how this blue turned out and all of it. So July looks very festive. And then we went on to do some decorative squiggles and doodles around here. So I just colored, I spaced them out with a pencil, and then I went over it with my markers and pens, and I just did my classic star and then filled it in. And then I had to add some dots because it looked a little bare. So I did that with the top and bottom. You'll see the ending thing at the end, the final product at the end. If I could talk today, it'd be great. So I am freehanding some letters here for my calendar spread. I saved you the gory details of how to create the calendars. So if you want to check that out, you can check out other videos on my page for that. But this time I just skipped through that because we've done that 12 times a year. So, and then I added a really terrible firework. I don't know. I just can't draw fireworks, guys. It just never comes out good. I don't know what it is about it, but whatever. It filled in that really big space and we moved on. Speaking of fireworks, my mood tracker this month is completely fireworks. So each of the days of the week is a star at the end of the firework, and then we're going to color them in depending on my mood for the day and go from there. So apparently I failed math and didn't count anything right here, but just so you know, I was a math major in college, and I still struggle with this simple math, even though I was doing Calc 3 on a college level, insane. So here we are adding in some numbers for my mood tracker. So each star corresponds with a day of the month. And this is the part where I failed to count properly, so we're just going to use this firework as some decorative items and then mess that up too. But I'm only going with 3 colors this month because every day will fit into that color. So we're moving on to our habit tracker, and I'm using my trusty calendar stamp again, but this calendar stamp only has 30 days on it. So I had to add an extra day because July has 31 days. So we're just adding it on right at the end there. And we're tracking the same 9 things we tracked last month and go from there. And then, we're patriotic theme here to this month. So we are doing USA at the bottom, which I like to walk around and chant, especially during the Olympics. And we're adding a terrible firework at the top of the page here again. But that's it for July. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And we will see you all next month. Have a great July, everybody. Bye.